Hello, welcome to TattooPilot. My name is Pasha and I actually created this app that we're going to be speaking about today. Let's check out all the features. So first time you're going to be logging in, you'll see everything that we're seeing right now. Because there are so many features, I populated all of the fields with actual generations that TattooPilot made, so you'll have a fantastic understanding of like the size, quality, the X, the Y, and the Z of what to expect when you do become a subscriber. So let's get right to it. This is the generate section of TattooPilot, and this is where all the magic is going to be happening. Creative mode, you pick the style, you describe the tattoo idea, and you get a fantastic image within seconds. What I will say is that when we were building TattooPilot, we actually spent the majority of our time training the models to have like a super deep understanding about the nuance of every single style. And so here is where you can really rely upon TattooPilot to give you just like a pro grade, ready to use image. And if that doesn't float your boat, well, we have a custom field here as well, and you can kind of have at it. So our second tool is reference mode. Let's talk about the scenario where you're super inspired by a tattoo artist, right? Or you're super inspired by like a Renaissance painter. They have a really cool style that you love. What you can do is you can upload 3 or 4 images as a reference for that style, and then you just describe the idea, and TattooPilot will bring up the image one for one in that style. This also works really well if you yourself have a very, very unique style, and you can upload your own works here and then type in the idea, and that can perhaps optimize your workflow. The next thing that we have is collage mode. And so say you're working on a tattoo idea that has like multiple different components to it. What you can do is you upload the images here and voila. And I also wanted to use someone's face here. We can see that the models do have high fidelity when rendering faces. The last tool here, very, very straightforward. This is our precision edit tool. So the prompt here was make the puppy's ears stand up. This is just to showcase that you can make hyper-specific edits and the rest of the image will stay exactly intact. Here is the background removal. Take a look at this rose. Take a look at the contrast between the edges of the rose and the background, and it's a little blurry and it's no sharp lines, but then the result is absolutely incredible. Believe you me, we've spent a lot of time making sure that all of these tools are absolutely top of the line. Let's continue. This is the advanced stencil tool. Lots of different ways to render the stencil itself. We have an AI upscaler. We actually have 2 upscalers, and depending on cost, you can use one or the other. As you can see, low res generation here, also generated with TattooPilot. And then this is how, look at the strands of hair. Again, top of the line upscalers. We have 2 video features here. We'll start off with the first one, which is you upload your reference image and then you animate it. Straightforward. You have 5-second and 10-second durations. This one, we've been having a lot of fun with this internally. So this is, you put the first frame in, and then you put in the last frame. And so let's take a look. Yeah, so this is also 5 to 10 seconds. You get the idea. The potential here is limitless. The last simple tool that we have is image to prompt. You throw the image here and then immediately you'll get the prompt result. So frontal wolf head portrait with amber eyes. And it also detects the specific styles. So when you actually go back into the generate section of the app, you pick realism plus this prompt, and you'll get a result very similar to this. That is TattooPilot in a nutshell. The brief story is my wife is a tattoo artist, and I've seen how she's been using AI and her general workflow and kind of like the pain points. And I was like, hey, let me build something for you. And she's been using it, she's been loving it. So I hope you use it and you love it as well. But Pasha here, signing off.